Napakatorpe naman itong human rights pag hindi kayo ano ang ano ninyo, magbagbilan lang ng patay? Putang ina din, maglipat kayo ng trabaho. Huwag sa human rights, punerarya. Itong nakalimutan ko. We want to ensure the safety of our people, you know. However, some sectors in our economy, especially the MSMEs, are barely surviving. Yung maliliit na negosyo lang, katamtaman. So, katamtaman, ibig sabihin, I don't know if it's the right word, na pabalik lang sa negosyo, may konting pera, barely surviving. Ika nga, parang kakalabas lang sa tubig hanggang ilong. Let me clarify. Ang RT-PCR, repeat, RT-PCR, or antibody-based tests is not recommended or required for asymptomatic employees returning to work. Hindi kailangan. However, merong caveat. May warning. However, the following priority workers in the sectors may undergo. Pero akin, na lang. Ang hospital pati sa tourism sectors, isa yan. Manufacturing companies and public service providers in economic zones located within special concern areas and those of highest COVID-19 cases. Dalawa ito, hindi nila hinati. Ang una, yung service providers ng mga special, Clark, Subic, and special place where the workers are exposed to COVID-19. They are required because also of the product, the integrity of the product is assured that it is COVID-free or at least sanitized, nalinis, nahugasan. Pangatlo is the frontline and economic priority worker. Workers in high priority sectors in public and private. Hindi ko maintindihan itong high priority kung sino tayo. Ako, unahin muna natin yung tao. Mawala tayo, nandiyan pa ang Pilipinas. Pero mawala ang tao, wala na ang Pilipinas. So, unahin natin yung tao. Have high interaction with exposure in public. Ito yung those who live or work in special concern areas. It could be private or public establishment or area. But the employers, yung mga amo, are highly encouraged to send their employees for testing at no cost to the employees. Now, before I end, kayong mga Pilipino, every day, you see drug cases either busted, arrested, killed, at running into millions ang amount. Makita ninyo sa inyong television. Napakatorpe naman itong human rights pag hindi kayo ano ang ninyo, magbagbilan lang ng patay? Putang ina din, maglipat kayo ng trabaho. Huwag sa human rights, punerarya. Kung yan lang man ang trabaho ninyo. What about the social problem? the serious and grave problems of drug addiction in this country. What are you doing about it? At least merong kayong, your advocacy. It does not begin and end in the life of a criminal. Naloko ba kayo? It should be something like you also do a campaign all around the Philippines warning the citizens about being killed, about being slaughtered if they do drugs. Yan ang tama magawa ninyo. Then, if they are killed despite or in spite of your educating them, then you can always investigate and file cases. Pero itong mga durugista, and most of them are really not from the Philippines, I cannot say, hindi ko ma-pinpoint. Sometimes it comes from China, Malaysia, sometimes dito ginawa, minsan, basta ang akin, isyabu, is isyabu, is isyabu. I do not, hindi ako nag-ano kung saan galing. It's a crime in Malaysia, lalo na sa China, it's a death penalty. Malaysia is a death penalty. Indonesia meets out a death penalty. Tayo lang ang Pilipinas maarte. Kung ano lang talaga, come to think of it, if it's really effective, if prayers do, if the shouting inside the church, the pulpit, everywhere, kung nakakatulong, bakit po hanggang ngayon nagbabaha na droga? At ano ang gawain natin doon sa namatay? Yung mga bata na tinusok ng kahoy galing puwit hanggang bunganga. Yan ang mas gusto ninyo yan kaysa itong mga animal na to. Na sabi mo, pinapatay ko. Sinabi ko, if you destroy my country, I will kill you. I never said, if you destroy my country, I will order the military or the police to kill you. You must be, don't impose a lie. Sabi ko, I will kill you if you destroy my country. And I will really do it. Malas mo lang kumatimingan. Kung nandyan ako, sabihin ko sa mga police, umalis kayo dyan. Hayaan mo ako dito sa putang inan to. I will do it. Have I done it? How many times? Secret. Bakit ko sabihin sa inyo yan? So I'm just warning that drug really destroys the spirit of a nation. Kasi ang biktima ninyo gunggong na eh. Wala na talagang pag-asa, of no use to society anymore. And you destroy the dreams of parents na makita nila anak nila nakatapos that someday mag-asawa, mag-anak, then they can see their grandchildren. You destroyed that dream. So ako, I mean to keep that dream true. Kaya kayong bantay kayo. Mamili kayo. China Sea, Manila Bay, tapos atake ng atake nga, sabi ko raw, 30, sabi pa kong Manila Bay at China Sea. putang ina ninyo, kaya ano ginawa ninyo? Anong ginawa ninyo para sa bayan ninyo? Protecting criminal? Paying homage to the Caucasians of Europe? Itong mga puti na ito, magkano bang dollar na tinatanggap ninyo? Yung sabihin, mas Pilipino pa kayo when you enjoy prosecuting people who are doing the jobs. Ako ang takutin ninyo. Fuck you. Gawain kong gusto ko para sa bayan ko. That's it. Kung walang kung gano'n, walang istorya. Umiwas ka sa droga, magtanim ka sa bukid, dyan sa palengke, maraming negosyo dyan. Huwag kang magbili ng droga. May pera dyan, malaking pera dyan. Pero pag magkamali ka, buhay mo talaga. Ang iiwan mo. So, I have said my piece on the night. I am thanking all our guests, Secretary Lorenzana Galvez, Secretary Duque, Secretary Roque, Secretary Wendell, Senator Bong. Ito yung naghihintay ng issue. And he will be the one to do the alam niya, may trabaho siya sa Senate. He can always use the forum sa Senate to expose wrongdoings and expose criminality. Maraming salamat po.